Hey, Jimmy D here from Heavy Zen, and it's day 9 of my egg fast. I've lost about 8.2 pounds, 8.1 pounds in this time period, so that's awesome. It's definitely breaking my stall. I had some people comment like, Jim, you've got that big thing there, makes you look really big. Well, you know what? Big guy, but I've been able to cut down on my size. So this morning's breakfast is going to be something simple. I'm going to be doing an egg omelet. Fills me up, still good to eat. So let's talk a little bit about that. So again, 3 eggs. I'm going to push 3 eggs through here. Crack my eggs. The egg fast has been doing well for me, and I'm going to continue it. Jimmy from Low Carb there, he sat there and said he lost 27 pounds. I'm only into day 9, as I mentioned, and really it's been successful. It's broken the stall, and that's something everybody talks about. Is like I have a stall. I'm having an issue going on. It broke the stall for me, but it also just got me revitalized in what I was doing. I mean, like last night I was at the dojo. I was excited. I've been exercising some more. One of the things that I've been experimenting with is upping my exercise, seeing if that affects the process of the egg fast. Is it making things go quicker? And what I found out is it's not. Well, I'm sure it's healthy. I mean, I'm not sure it's healthy. I mean, I exercise, I do some stuff. It's healthy for me and all that, but it's really not affecting how my egg stall performance, works. So again, I've got 3 eggs here. I'm going to add a little water. I'm doing something simple. Again, I'm making a little egg omelet. I'm going to throw it in my magic bullet, and I'm going to whiz it up. And one thing that's really important about the magic bullet is that whizzing this up, it gets air into it. And that makes it puff off and do all those things that we look to. Now, one of the things that I didn't do here that I need to get going on here is we need to add some fat to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some butter. Let me get some butter here. And as they say, basically 1 pat of butter per egg. So I'm going to add a good amount of butter in here. And let's throw in some, I'm going to get a little, hi there, how you doing? Let's get some coconut oil. There we go. Now I'm going to whiz this up one more time. And I think I'm going to add a little salt to the mix. Later on I'm going to do some more salt with it. Because you know what, I sweat a lot. It's the summertime here in Carolina. It gets hot. I want to get that salt back in my system. So here we go. Have those eggs all whizzed up. I mean, it's pretty simple. Now, do you eat eggs every day? Yep, absolutely. That's part of the egg fast. Make sure we have the fat and all those things that go with it. But there's some interesting ways that you can get around that, and I've shown that yesterday with the pizza. I'm going to work on egg noodles here, probably this weekend. Now, I've put this in the microwave. I use the microwave a lot. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's something. I wasn't a big fan of the microwave before I found this microwave, which fits really well on my counter. But the best thing about the microwave is that it allows me to really quickly cook things. So you guys know, if you've dealt with weight loss, if you've dealt, if you've been a heavyweight person, you've probably been heavyweight all your life, and you've fought with it forever. That's one of those things. I mean, I was with my wife the other day, and we were watching Big Brother, or whatever that stupid show was. And there was a young lady, cute lady, and she's 23 or whatever, and she just got out of school, and she's going to be a dietitian and tackle the world of obesity. And the first thing that came to my mind and to my wife's mind was that she has never dealt with it. This girl weighed maybe 20 pounds. And yes, I'm not discrediting her education, although it sounded like, she was complaining about mayonnaise and other things that goes there. It sounds like she's been listening and drinking the Kool-Aid of the health industry's drum. That is one of the things that made us fat. I'm going to be honest with you. That pyramid and all those things. It wasn't until I got away from that and I got to low carb that I actually went from 306 pounds to what I am today, and I'm going further. So these are all things that you need to consider. when you're looking for people of advice, I mean, have they walked in your shoes? Do they know what it's like to be heavy? Do they know the fat? Do they know the fight? I mean, these are all things that you need to ask. So one of those things that that low carb's done for me, of course, is not only help me lose the weight, but give me more energy, allowed me to run races and all those things that are going on here. So now we're building this omelet, and today I'm going to use mozzarella cheese. Now, this is going to be important because it's going to give me that cheese content that we're supposed to, of course, have with our meals. Thank you. I want to thank everybody who's joined me today. I mean, I know I'm supposed to, hasn't completely done yet. I know I'm supposed to comment on them as they go through. So what I'd like you to do is press some loves on there and help me with my broadcast. Now, of course, I'm also going to be editing this and throwing up on YouTube here so people can follow some of the things that I've done in this Egg Fast. I can, of course, talk about it, all those things. But later on, we can review and say, hey, you know what, that worked or that didn't work, or how is that going? Or, Jim, how can you eat eggs every day? If I was eating scrambled eggs every day, I don't know, it might get to me, but I'm not. I'm able to actually mix it up a little bit and to play with it. So that's something that I find exciting. So here we go. We're trying to get this to more like an omelet, so I can fold it and I can get into that information. So let's see how well this comes out. Today's seasoning is just going to be salt and pepper. My stomach's been a little bit agitated a couple days, and I don't know why. I'm not sure if the eggs or anything have to deal with it, but we'll see with it. Oh, we're getting there. Let's do it another minute. Now, one thing that I've been doing that let me pull this out here. Hold on one second. One thing that I've been doing that's kind of off the Egg Fast is that I've been putting green drink superfood. I don't know if it's called green superfood, and it's from Amazing Grass. It's one of these things that I picked up from Tony Robbins, who I'm a big fan of. I was listening to his health podcast, and he was talking about doctors, and he has the utmost respect for them. I've got friends who are doctors, I do too. But the issue is that we hold them to such a level of you can never be wrong, and you have to know everything, and they can't. He described him as more of a coach when you're going through the process, whether it's weight loss or health issues or those type things, as a coach, and you've got to listen to your own body and your own mind that's going through that, by all means. Do your thing, listen to your doctors and that stuff. But one of the things he talked about was green superfood or having a green drink of some sort, and it's really proved well for me. I've been able to add it with my mixes, and it keeps your system regular. It's adding some of those vitamins that are going on there. So that's something you might want to look into. And one more thing that I've been dealing with is this. Now, Benefiber, I'm sure later on we're going to find out, hey, this has been a bad thing. But I put this in with my water and my drinks, and it's giving me that extra fiber content, but it's also making me feel more full. So if I have a nice cold glass of water and I kick two of these, you really can't taste it. And you feel fuller. You're able to deal with the day, for those afternoon hungry crazes that you have during that time period. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We've been able to, look at that. So it's nice folded, ready to go. So we got this information in there. Not information. How about it's eggs? That's what it is. Let's just look at it. This is eggs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese to it. And in the cheese, I'm going to put some pepper. And we're going to put a lot of pepper. Like pepper. Pepper's good. And we're going to hit some salt. And now I'm going to put this back in the microwave. I'm going to fold it. Gently fold it. Gently fold it. I'm going to get a fork here. Gently fold it. There we go. Broke a little bit in that thing. That's alright, I'm eating it. So, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for another minute to melt that cheese. And we're going to have an omelet. And that's going to be my quick breakfast. Now, arguably, I make these videos. It takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes to make the videos, maybe another 3 or 4 minutes to set it up. But it's really to demonstrate how quick you can get a low carb breakfast. You can make the right decisions. Later on, I'd really like to start looking at freezing my own, kind of like the meals that we've done. I'm also starting to look at some ways to incorporate more vegetarian type meals into my week. I was doing, for the longest time, I was doing Veggie Monday, where it was my vegetarian day, where I just only ate things that were vegetable, and I'm not vegan or anything like that because I still had eggs and cheese and things. But by incorporating more vegetables into my diet and still maintaining a low carb lifestyle, I'm able to spend my weekly budget on what I call happy meat, or meat that's better for you, that hasn't been mistreated. Those type things that are going on there, doesn't have antibiotics and other interesting things that are thrown in there. So that's something I've been focusing on. Once I'm over this, I think I'm really going to go for another week and then reassess, because I want to push my weight loss to a level that I can really start tackling the summer. So here we go. I've got my eggs, I got my omelet, and I'm ready to go back to work and feel for the morning. So this is Jimmy D from Heavy Zen. Thank you for joining me today. Tomorrow, I'm going to update you a little bit more. Maybe I've got a bigger weight loss and I can move through this. How about that? Just remember, it's not all happy rainbows and unicorns. There are some days that are up and there are some days that are down. You've got to weigh those in there. That's one of the caveats, or one of the concerns about weighing yourself every day. You're not going to lose every day. Some days you've got higher water content. Some days maybe you ate a little bit more and hasn't passed through your system. All these type of things. Now, if you weigh yourself every day, that's okay. I do. I weigh myself constantly every day, so I'm monitoring what's going on there, because it puts in my mind that hey, I've got to slow down, or I've got to speed up, or I've got to do something. But you also have to keep in your mind that it's just a number. There's other factors that go along. How do your clothes fit? How do you feel? Your fat percentage, all those type things. So again, this is Jimmy D. Thanks for joining me. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye now.